Okay, mission. Can you give me a hand here? Ah. The plasma vents fall under deadly plasma mines, eh? Interesting.
What?
There's the pieces we need for the ship. And that's level 20. Max level. You are not Ricardo. What is your business here, off-worlder? You are Revan. The council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Another council, huh? Well, hopefully they're more pleasant than the Jedi Council. We of the Elder Council did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? I spoke to you once before. What do you mean? Is this some kind of test, Revan? Some type of trick? You came seeking our aid. You came in search of a way to enter the Temple of the Ancients. You claimed to be seeking a way to destroy the Starforge, and we were foolish enough to believe you. Unaware of your true nature, we helped you enter the temple. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying the terrible legacy of our ancestors, you unleashed the evil of the Starforge upon an unsuspecting galaxy. And now you stand before the Council of Elders once more. And once more we ask for you, for what reason have you returned, Revan? I need to get into the temple so I can destroy the Starforge? Do not think we are fools, Revan. Do you think we have forgotten how you lied to us last time? Why should we believe you now? My mind was destroyed. All my memories were lost. It changed me. I am not who I once was. They say that the experiences of our past define us and make us what we are. If it is true that you have lost your memories, then perhaps you are changed. But how are we to know this is not some trick, Revan? I am a servant of the light now. I want to make amends for the mistakes of the past. I cannot prove what is in my heart. I can only judge. I only ask you judge me by my actions. We sense you mean the words you speak, but words are easy to say. It is actions that prove the nature of your character. You must prove to us that you are not the same as you once were, Reverend. You must prove that you have changed. How can I prove that? Recently, several of our scouts were captured by the One. Most of them were brutally slaughtered, but we have information that one of the scouts is still alive. They will use unimaginable tortures to force the scout to reveal everything he knows about our tribe. And once the One is done with them, the scout will be executed like the others. You must prove you have truly changed by risking your own life to save another. Rescue our scout from the clutches of the One, and we will consider helping you. Maybe we can negotiate with him. We would prefer if you could find some way to save the prisoner without bloodshed, but we don't believe that will be possible. The One does not like to negotiate. So if I save the prisoner, you'll help me? Risking your life to save the prisoner would show us that you are sincere about making amends for your past. I'll be back after I rescue that prisoner. The prisoner is being held in the chamber of the One himself. Return to us once he is free. Until then, you have free run of our enclave. And that's the ticket to take some stuff from them. Well, now we know who the builders are because those droids look exactly like them. The one that we found in Dantooine. So this is pretty obvious. One side's the light side, one side's the dark side. Blah blah blah. The elders are clearly the light side, and the Rakatans under the One are the dark side. Greetings once again, Reverend. I am glad that you have returned. I couldn't believe that you had betrayed us, despite what the Council said. Who are you? My name is Orsa. I am the Keeper of History for the Elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The Council told us all of the destruction of your memories, but I still had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. I wish I could remember. I don't, sorry. There's no need to apologize. It just pains me to know that all you had learned from me has been forgotten. Still, I would be happy to instruct you again. So, you got a fella here who tells you everything. Long ago, we Rakata were great spacefaring people. Our ships combined technology and the power of the Force, and we were able to pilot them to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Everywhere we went, we found civilizations less advanced and weaker than our own. But instead of helping them advance, we conquered and enslaved them. Back then, we could still command the Force. That, combined with our advanced technology, made our march of conquest irresistible. Soon the Infinite Empire stretched across the entire galaxy. Over time, we lost our ability to use the Force. Some believe we had used the Force for so long that we evolved biologically and became immune to its effects. In any case, once we lost our sensitivity to the Force, our empire began to fracture, and we had to revert to more conventional space travel using inferior technology. Our ultimate collapse was inevitable. How did it collapse? Long ago, the Rakata ruled all the known galaxy. All the species bowed down to us, but we were a corrupt people. And in our fall from glory, there are terrible lessons that must be learned. The Infinite Empire was built on slaughter. It was inevitable. It should collapse upon itself. War, plague, and slave rebellion forced us to retreat back here to our hidden home world. Here, conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Terrible weapons of mass destruction were unleashed, driving most of the Rakata far beneath the earth for shelter. The devastation ravaged the world. Our people were scattered, our cities leveled, our very existence all but erased. The glory of the Infinite Empire is now nothing but dust and bones. In the past few thousand years, small bands of Rakata have begun to return to the surface. but they are primitive and superstitious creatures. Only we elders remember anything of the true past. How you disabled the disruptor field caused my ship to crash. The disruptor field is one of the ancient defenses of the Star Forge. A great generator within the temple of the ancients fuels it. You will have to enter the temple to disable it. We elders are descendants of the holy priest caste of the Infinite Empire, survivors of the terrible weapons unleashed by the warlords during the final collapse of our empire. Inside the Temple of the Ancients, our ancestors were safe from the devastation that forced the other Rakata to flee underground. We emerged from the temple to find an empty and ruined land. At last we understood the terrible power of our own technology. To ensure it could never be unleashed upon us again, we sealed the ancient knowledge within the temple. What do you know about the others? Many centuries ago, the other Rakata began to emerge from the underground warrens, where they had sought shelter from the devastation of the warlords. But these Rakata were as violent as the warlords. They had fled many millennia ago. After centuries of battle and bloodshed, the tribe of the One has emerged as the strongest of them all. Now the One, lured by half-remembered legends of his people, lusts to possess the terrible power locked inside the temple. We can never allow that to happen. Can you tell me about the Star Forge? Much of our knowledge of the Star Forge is lost. It was built during the height of the Infinite Empire long ago. All we know now is that it casts a terrible shadow across our world. We elders have longed to destroy the Star Forge for many generations to cleanse ourselves of its evil presence, but we have neither the knowledge nor the capability. When you and Malik last came here, we saw you as saviors. We let you into the temple so you could destroy the Star Forge, but instead you harnessed its dark power for yourselves. You awakened a dormant evil. Your fleet helped spread the corruption of the Star Forge throughout the galaxy, and now you return as our last hope to stop what you once started. What do you know about the temple? The temple is a sacred place of terrible secrets. All the dark mysteries of the Rakata are housed within its stone walls, which pulse with the living power of the ancients. Only those who can command this power, what you call the Force, can enter the temple. Many centuries ago, there were still a few among us who could pass within its walls. But living in the shadow of the temple, we became desensitized to this power. As you yourself said the last you were here, we elders are no longer Force-sensitive. Can any of the Rakata enter the temple? No other Rakata can control the Force now, but long ago, there were those who could pass through the barrier. Our ancestors created the energy field around the building as a second line of defense, but the energy shield was created using technology within the temple itself. Once we helped you and Malik pass the barrier, you discovered a way to lower the shields at will from within the temple itself. After this, you had no further need of us. The once hallowed ground of the temple is now overrun with the followers of Malik, who can command the Force, those you call the Dark Jedi. I have to go now. Pretty much that computer just tells you exactly what the storyteller, the lore keeper, just told you. So that we're not retreading useless information, let's just take what we can and leave.
Muchasha pangpa, yinkin kuno ba, molerash. Ichuta, Tonhat Wamaji ak Ingotun, Rondi Haudonga Kuhonga. Kattaku, Ton, Rondi Haudonga, Kachicho, Tunipuro. Takum just tak Miki Gra, Rondi Haudonga, Tonhat, Kachi, Tak, Tonhat, Rondi, Takum, Takum just, Tonhat, Mucha, Rondi, Tak, Kachicho. Tonghai Wamchi, Rondi Haudonga Kuhonga B, Takum just tak mi, Kachi. Tonghai, Takum just, Kachicho, Hakuchiko.
Just another little side quest for the temple itself. Not really useful. Alright, let's get out of here and go slay the ones kind. We have seen you, interloper. You are a servant of the elders. By order of the one, you must die.
Sure.
Those were a lot of enemies. And notice the warlord disappears. Now, I think in other regions these guys are called Black Ricotta, but I understand why they got rid of that name. The Black Ricotta shall never fall to you. Huh? It's a trimmer sword, eh? Sounds like fun.
Yeah?
What?
That's rather barbaric. You saved me from the savages and their war beasts. I was sent by the council to see. I don't know what I could have done had you not come. I suppose I would be dead now, like the others they captured with me. Thank you for saving me. I shall attempt to return to the Enclave on my own. I will tell the council what you have done. Don't forget to talk to that guy, by the way. And then more ship parts. Yeah, I don't think this one has anything. Nope. Oh.
What?
Huh?
What?
Do. Just walking through these corridors. Yeah, if you don't do that side quest for that warlord, I believe that Footlocker still spawns, but it's permanently locked. Even though, you know, nothing's stopping you from busting it open yourself. Just saying. Alright, apologize for the blur, but let's move a little quicker.
What?
Huh?
Again, I hate that mechanic. I'm happy it's no longer in the series. You must gather your party before venturing forth. This is such a stupid concept. Revan, you are back. Our scout has told us how you rescued him. His injuries are severe, but we believe he will survive. We are grateful for what you have done. So now will you help me? Risking your own life to save our scouts seems to prove that you have changed significantly since the last time you were here, Revan. But you have deceived us before. We must discuss this in greater detail. We must have some privacy, Revan. We will return when our deliberations are done. Revan, you have rescued a member of our tribe from the one at great personal risk to yourself. We believe this action shows you have truly changed since your last visit here. The Council has decided we will trust you once more. For many generations, we have sought a way to enter the temple and discover the means to destroy the Star Forge. But only those who can command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That is why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shield for you to enter. You need us as much as we need you, Revan. Looks like we'll be working together then. For our own sake, and that of the entire galaxy. We hope you truly mean to atone for your past evils when you are ready, Revan. We will take you to the temple. But the temple is a place of sacred power. If you are to enter, you must do so alone, in the tradition followed by our Rakata ancestors for the past 1,000 generations. Why have to go in alone? When you were last here, we broke out the ancient tradition. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, and it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Star Forge this time, but the lesson of the past is not easily forgotten. We will not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you may enter. When I'm ready, I'll go into the temple alone. Then it is done. You have only to let us know when you are ready to enter the temple. I want to enter the temple now. The time has come for you to atone for your past crimes, Revan. But the task ahead will be difficult. Those you call Dark Jedi, followers of your old apprentice, now dwell within the temple. There's Dark Jedi in there? How did they get there? The last time you and Malik entered the temple, you have found the controls to raise or lower the shields. Those inside can lower the barrier to allow other Force users to enter and exit the temple. But they will not be able to prevent us from using the ritual to gain your access. Once inside, however, we can do nothing to help you. Go to the temple now. We will meet you there once the ritual has been prepared. Remember, in accordance with ancient Rakatan tradition, you must enter the temple alone. I will begin the ritual. It will take many hours, but when it is complete, you must be ready. The shields will not stay down for long. Prepare yourself. Wait, someone is coming.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
What are you doing here? I have to go in there alone. It's a Rakata tradition.
We have had a problem on this ship. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple. We cannot let you face it alone.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malik himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
No other can go with you into the temple. You must enter alone. That is the way of the ancient ritual. Jolie, you can't come. The Rakata won't allow it.
Your destiny, maybe the fate of the entire galaxy, could be forever changed inside that temple. I'm not about to let you face that alone. Not after my premonition. There's a reason I had that vision.
Jolie speaks for both of us. You must enter the temple, but we must go with you.
So you just tell that guide of yours to do whatever he has to do to get us all inside the temple.
Continue the ritual. No, you must enter the temple alone. I will not lower the
I
shields.
don't know what he said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. We don't have time for this. The Republic fleet is on the way, and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
I cannot destroy the Star Forge alone. You must come with me into the temple. I believe you. The elders have said you wish to destroy the Star Forge and end the terrible legacy of our ancestors. If you need help to do this, I will not stand in your way. I will resume the ritual now.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while? Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple.
Manama tota. Ako ji gratong bola Jeshua konatong. Chong king.
And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.